my fight fans, we got ourselves a fight night this Saturday. We got ourselves a UFC fight and we got ourselves a boxing fight. I'm going to talk about both of them right here, right now. Let's go. Right in the UFC, in the main event, you have Sean Strickland taking on Fluffy Hernandez. This is a very, very good fight. A very fun fight, as a matter of fact. Very interesting because this has title contention, number one contender written all over it. You got Sean Strickland, the former middleweight champion of the world. He's a beast. He's a great fighter, but we all know his style of fighting hasn't been the most exciting. You know, he had some good fights against DDP, but they did not go his way. We all remember what he was able to do to win the title over Israel Adesanya. You know, he had a fun little fight with Paulo Costa. So he's entertaining, especially on the mic. Oh my goodness. Very controversial. Very controversial. If you do not know Sean Strickland, look at some of his interviews. That guy is not afraid to say anything. Anything. He will talk whatever he needs to talk. He will say whatever he needs to say, like it or not. So that's something I'm very interested and curious to see if he wins. And because, again, like I just said, this is number one contendership fight. If he goes against Khamzat Chimaev, oh my God. I think that's literally the only reason why I would want to see him win. But I'm overstepping right now. I'm jumping the gun. You got Fluffy Hernandez, who is a real rising up-and-comer. I believe he has 8 fights in a row winning. Not necessarily the biggest competition in the world. You got Brendan Allen. You got, I think it was Roman Dolidze. You got a few good fighters, but I believe Sean Strickland is his toughest opponent. His toughest, 100%. And his biggest name. The biggest name. So this is this is going to be a very interesting fight because it's obviously going to stand on his feet. We know Fluffy Hernandez is a beast. He's the guy that likes to put on the pressure. He reminds everybody of a smaller version of Cain Velasquez that just comes forward. And Sean Strickland is not really very good fighting backwards. You know, when he fought Israel Adesanya, he won the title because he was able to push the action and make him back up, make Izzy back up. And he was able to use his jab, use his push kicks, and utilize some of his boxing and a little bit of his kickboxing. Didn't really have to worry too much about the wrestling, and that's how he was able to get the championship. Well, Fluffy, he's a great wrestler. He loves pressuring. He loves coming forward. He loves attacking his opponents and taking them down to the ground. He has great submissions. So that's something that Sean Strickland's going to really have to try his best to avoid, and he's going to have to try his best to have Fluffy respect his power. You know, he's going to have to connect with Fluffy and make him see like, hey, I can really pop. I can really snap your punches or snap my punches. I can really do this 100%. So you better not come in too much. Or you better not come in at all, as a matter of fact. But if Fluffy can handle those punches, if Fluffy can handle his little jab and get past those little push kicks that Sean Strickland likes to do, then it's going to be a long night for Sean. Because Sean, again, could get taken down. He has been taken down multiple times by other opponents. He has decent wrestling, but still, I believe Fluffy Hernandez has better wrestling than him. Much better wrestling. And again, it's the cardio thing. If you can handle the pressure and the pressure and the consistent pressure from Fluffy Hernandez, then yeah, it's going to be a long night for Sean Strickland. Because if he doesn't and he can't handle it and he can't handle fighting backwards, then Fluffy Hernandez has his fight 100%. But again, if Fluffy Hernandez gets frustrated with Sean Strickland's jab, with Sean Strickland's push kicks, where he can't get in there, where he's not able to get started, where he's not able to push forward and make Sean Strickland back up, and he gets backed up, then it's going to be even a longer night for him. And it's just going to be more of a decision win. So it has a potential of being a really good fight, but at the same time, a real potential of being a boring fight. Now, who I think is going to win, my vote is Fluffy. And here's why. Because I'm hearing Sean Strickland talk more and more about how he's not necessarily too keen about fighting for the belt. Like, he's interested in it, but he's not interested in it. Where he's already got that. He's already climbed the mountain. He's already been there, done that, got the t-shirt. He's all good. Where Fluffy, he's trying to get there. He wants to get there. And he knows this is on the line. He knows this is a shot. He knows he's probably not going to get another one anytime soon if he loses. So if he wants that shot, if he wants that chance to get a title shot against Khamzat Chimaev, he is going to have to go all in against Sean Strickland. He's going to have to take all the chances he needs to take. He cannot get mesmerized or in some kind of trance where he's not able to get off. He's not able to push forward. He's not able to apply the pressure on Sean Strickland and allow Sean to do whatever he needs to do. He needs to take those chances. He needs to get hit a little bit. He needs to get connected a little bit, but still continue to push forward and show Sean Strickland that you cannot hurt me. That's the way I could see Fluffy Hernandez winning. But Nonetheless, it's going to be a great fight, guys. Let me know what you think about that one. In boxing, you got Ryan Garcia taking on Mario Barrios. Ryan Garcia, oh, God, what a career this guy is having so far. You know, I mean, the guy had a great win against David Hanley, but unfortunately got overturned in the fact that Ryan Garcia got popped for, I want to say, some kind of performance enhancers. I don't know exactly what it was, but yeah, the fight ended up getting overturned. But still, nonetheless, it was still a really good performance. I just watched the fight the other day, and, you know, that's what's something that Ryan Garcia, we need that Ryan Garcia. That's the Ryan Garcia that needs to show up all the time, because that's not the Ryan Garcia that showed up for the Rolly Romero fight. Back in May of last year, you got Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia, and Rolly Romero was able to drop Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia did not do anything. Ryan Garcia pretty much got shut out. And it was against Rolly Romero, who's a decent fighter, but I believe hands down, Ryan Garcia is a much better fighter. So I am not 100% sure what happened in that fight that made Ryan just not want to be there or not want to participate. I'm not exactly sure. But nonetheless, it was still a great performance by Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero is a good fighter. Again, he's just, I don't believe he's on Ryan Garcia's level. Nonetheless, Mario Barrios, he's coming off 2 draws. One from, I'm drawing a blank on the other opponent, but the other recent opponent was Manny Pacquiao. You know, he was allowed to get a draw from Manny Pacquiao. This was supposed to be his big homecoming, or not I would say homecoming. This is supposed to be his big breakout moment for Mario Barrios, where he was able to stop a much older, a guy that's 45 years old. We all know Manny Pacquiao, great fighter, and Manny Pacquiao looked great himself in this fight. You know, Manny Pacquiao was able to go toe-to-toe with this guy and get a draw himself. So it's actually more impressive for Manny Pacquiao to get a draw. It's definitely not impressive for Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios needs a very big win from this fight to show everybody that, hey, I am this massive superstar. I am somebody that you should be paying attention to. And right now he has a reputation of not really winning the big fights, getting a draw from Manny Pacquiao, losing to Keith Thurman, losing to Gervonta Davis, you know, and then not necessarily having the most exciting performances. So yeah, that's something that Mario Barrios needs to do in this fight. So how's this fight going to take place? Well, Ryan Garcia needs to 100% establish the Ryan Garcia that showed up in the Devin Haney fight. Not be afraid to get hit, constantly going there, putting in that pressure, using that right power hook, or I think it was the left one, excuse me. But nonetheless, kind of using his power hook, using his jabs, just constantly showing Mario Barrios that you're the bigger fighter, that you are the better fighter. Mario Barrios, on the other hand, he needs to show Ryan Garcia that he has better skills, better techniques. He needs to be able to put the pressure on Ryan Garcia, because we all seen Ryan, when things don't go necessarily Ryan's way, he kind of shuts down, like he did in the Gervonta Davis fight, like he did with the Rolly Romero fight. So when you put that pressure, when you apply that pressure, when you hit Ryan Garcia with a couple of really good shots and show that power, he just shuts down. And it's very frustrating, because the guy has great talent, the guy has great skills. But nonetheless, if you got great talent, you got great skills, you're going to have to utilize them. You can't just shut down when you get hit. You're going to get hit, and it's going to hurt, and it's going to suck. But after you get hit is what matters. So one of these guys need to really, really showcase. This is a lot on the line. This is like almost the next star in the making, in a sense, because Ryan Garcia is a real big star, and he can actually get bigger, because after his whole performance enhancing debacle, and after that crazy performance against Rolly Romero, he needs to win big on this one to show everybody like, hey, I'm still for real. Otherwise, you're just becoming more and more of a YouTuber, and that's not something we all want to see. 100%. We want to see the Ryan Garcia that can actually showcase his skills like he did prior to losing the Gervonta Davis fight. Because prior to losing the Gervonta Davis fight, we all saw that he was a really, really good fighter. Really, really good fighter, knocking out a lot of people and showing tremendous skills. So now this is a really good chance for him. This is, I believe, his first title shot. And if he wants to become a champion, he needs to take it seriously and forget about the whole YouTube, forget about the Instagram, forget about the X, forget about it all. Focus on the championship, 100%. Mario Barrios, on the other hand, he needs to showcase his skills. He needs to show everybody, or tell everybody, like, hey, I'm for real. I'm the main guy. I know I didn't show that good enough skills against Gervonta or Keith Thurman or Manny Pacquiao, but this is the one that's going to make me into a superstar. This is his big chance, and that's what Mario Barrios needs to take advantage of. Now, who's going to win the fight? I still feel like Ryan Garcia has the ability to do it, even though Mario Barrios has fought a little bit more tougher opponents than Ryan Garcia. That's just my personal opinion, guys, but I would like to hear yours. Let me know what you think is going to happen this Saturday night. Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia, Sean Strickland versus Fluffy Hernandez. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.